could possibly be worse than P. Diddy's allegations of parties, celebrity and politician blackmail, mules, and actually linked to multiple murders? And the more you dig, the more you realize all of this has been in front of our faces the whole time. He was born in Harlem, but his mom worked hard to move them to Mount Vernon by the time he reached middle school. In only his freshman year at Howard, at 19 years old, Diddy's music producer dreams hit a huge breakthrough. He not only got his friend Heavy D to introduce him to Andre Harrell, the founder of Uptown Records, but Diddy scored an internship with Andre too. Apparently, Diddy did so well at this internship that Andre decided he had to have him permanently. Andre finally convinced him to quit Howard and join Uptown full-time. So Diddy went on to an entry-level job, right? Wrong. Andre promoted Diddy, a 20-year-old kid at the time, from intern directly to vice president of Uptown Records. Jaguar Wright, an R&B singer who was Diddy's assistant back in the day, came forward with a possible explanation.
He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, Andre Harrell.
Kim was one of Uptown's longest employees, and allegedly, she had video footage of multiple encounters between Andre and Diddy while she and Diddy were together. Remember that. Only a year or two later, when Andre fired Diddy from Uptown, somehow out of that, Diddy was immediately offered his own record label, Bad Boy Records, fully funded by Clive Davis himself, which multiple people, including Suge Knight, have alleged was because Diddy had started doing favors for Clive instead. But you know who else added fuel to the fire? An MTV exec named Terrence Dean, who wrote a tell-all in 2009 about how there was a huge secret gay culture in the hip-hop scene. Then, in 2011, he wrote another book that is basically a fictionalized version of what he witnessed with fake names, but supposedly very close to real-life stories, including a major producer who owns a record label named Aaron Tremble. Well, people are convinced that Aaron is based on Andre, and the character of Aaron sexually engages with young rappers, promising to make them stars. But nothing was ever confirmed outright, and the buzz around the book kind of got quiet until in 2020 he tweeted about turning it into a movie. So did the movie ever happen? Well, no, because Terrence Dean died inexplicably at the age of 53 in August 2022.
Terrence died under interesting circumstances. Nobody actually knew anything about him being sick.
You might be thinking, what? You really think Diddy did that? Well, bear with me because things will start lining up.
So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. This lady. This lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo.
When Homeland Security searched Diddy's home, they found cameras in every room. And so the allegations are that a sizable and recurring chunk of Diddy's income came from running a blackmail operation against the individuals he had illicit footage on. Parties weren't the only thing Diddy escalated. He also introduced a level of rivalry and violence unlike anything Andre or Clive had seen before. Now, I know when we talk about Diddy, we don't generally think of a violent person. He mastered the art of coming off as calm, collected, and full of love. But he actually has an established history of violence. There's the domestic abuse allegations from many different partners. Cassie is just the latest to come forward in her recent lawsuit, naming everything from battery and to his own girlfriend. And Liza Gardner recently accused Diddy of choking her until she passed out. But the abuse goes all the way back to Kim Porter, where Diddy allegedly broke Kim Porter's nose on a yacht and they had to fly in a plastic surgeon to covertly fix it. Diddy once got so mad that a producer wouldn't take a shot out of a music video. Diddy got mad enough that he allegedly stormed into Steve's office with backup and started beating the crap out of him. It's important to note that Steve did actually go to court over this, and Diddy ended up paying him millions to drop the charges. However, it's not just his hands that have gotten him in trouble. Diddy once, in a fit of jealousy over Cassie briefly dating Kid Cudi, threatened to blow up the fellow rapper's car. Not only that, but Diddy has had multiple incidents with in 1997, Diddy and his love interest at the time, J-Lo, were out with two of Diddy's guys when an argument with a stranger over a spilled drink turned into fire. 3 people were injured, including Natanya Rubin, who was shot in the face but fortunately survived. I wish that was the last of the incidents, but the recent lawsuit from Lil Rod, one of Diddy's producers, shed light on yet another one. He alleges that in 2022, while at a recording studio with Diddy, Diddy's son Justin brought his friend G along. Diddy and Justin ended up in a heated argument and stepped into a bathroom to hash it out. But the next thing Lil Rod knew, he heard and Diddy and Justin came rushing out of the bathroom, revealing G curled up in the fetal position, clutching his stomach as blood poured out of him. The cops completely changed the whole story. Diddy not only had Lil Rod lie and say G had been shot outside in a drive-by, allegedly he even got G, the guy who is bleeding out on the floor, to back up this story too. That's not once, but twice that he got away without so much as a mark on his record.
Have you ever been butt naked anywhere with Diddy, or half butt naked with Diddy, and there was some women around or some men around that he told you were part of the party? You're probably going to jail.